Hi all, Renee here. Today I have something a little bit different for you. One of the other hobbies that I really enjoy is stitching, whether it's embroidery or cross stitch. And there is Kimberly from the Fat Quarter Shop, as well as Priscilla and Chelsea from the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, are sponsoring a stitch along in July called Jolly July. And what you're supposed to do, or what you can do, there's no real rules, but they are starting a new ornament every day in the month of July, and you just stitch as much as you can on that day. So if it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. If it's an hour, it's an hour. And some people are doing ornaments just for Christmas. Others are doing ornaments for Halloween trees or Easter trees or 4th of July trees. So it's really whatever you want to make of it. So I thought what I'd do today is just show you what I'm doing. So here's my calendar. I filled it in. My goal with this was not to buy any patterns, to use what I had. So what I did was I went through all of my old cross-stitching magazines and pulled out things that I thought would make nice ornaments. So I'm going to go through, show you what I've done. I've kitted them all up in really fancy bags. Wait till you see my fancy bags. I'm doing all of them on 14 count Aida just to make it easy on myself. A few of them did need a darker color Aida, so what I did was I just coffee dyed this using Priscilla and Chelsea's method, and it worked great. I didn't have any tea bags, I just did coffee, and it worked really well. So here is my coffee dyed, here's my white, and I'm just gonna leave myself like 2 inches on all of my ornaments, and I'm just gonna put them all on the same fabric, and then when I'm done I can cut them all apart and finish them. I think most of them are probably gonna be finished as like almost like little miniature pillows, or put them on sticky board and put felt on the back. So another thing I did is some of the patterns call for some specialty threads. So I didn't kit the specialty threads into the little kits for each day. I just put the specialty threads on these little hooks, these little loops. And then these bags are mostly from Hobby Lobby. There are some others that I bought from off of Amazon, but I really don't like them. So if I come across one, I'll show you what they are. I don't really like them too much. So this one I put on backwards. But I've got things like Glisten Gloss, all different colors. This is a DMC Cotton Pearl. Some metallic thread. I know I'm probably going to hate my life when I'm trying to use these threads. Different colors of Kryneck. And then these are something I've never used before. Priscilla and Chelsea call these fancy flosses. They are actually hand-dyed flosses, so they do have like a variegation. So this will be the first time I've used them. So what I have here is I have the Gentle Art Evergreen. I have Thread Works, and what is the color? I don't think this had a color. 01089, but I don't think it actually had a color. I thought it was really pretty. Then I have Weeks Dye Works, and this color is Garnet. And then this one is also Weeks Dye Works, and the color on this is Holly. So I have all of those, and then if I don't hate my life enough using these metallic threads, I am also going to be doing some beading. So I have a bunch of Mill Hill beads here, just all different colors, and just put them in these little bags. Now, one thing I did do different, I use these floss bags for everything, just makes it easier. But because beads are crazy and they like to fall out of their containers, I also put them in these little Ziploc bags, little stash bags, I guess you could call them. So that's how I'm doing my beads, because I do have several of the ornaments that use beads. So let's get into what I've got going on. And these are my fancy bags. I got these Ziploc bags years ago, and they have Christmas stamping on them, but they're not freezer bags, so they're kind of crap. So, you know, there you go. So here's what I've done. I have all of my different patterns. And then I pulled my DMC floss. I use mainly DMC. Pulled my DMC flosses that I need for the patterns I'm doing. And each one of my bags, what I did was I numbered each one of my bags to make it easier to find. They're not numbered in the order I'm going to do them. They're just ordered in the number they were in my pile when I first started putting them together. So what I've got here, so this will be for July 1st. This is from the December 2006 Cross Country Stitching magazine. Now I'm not going to flip over to any of the charts but I will show you what I'm doing. So for this particular one, this is a big thing, but I'm not doing the whole thing. What I'm doing is this little nativity right here, and I'm going to turn that in to an ornament. So what you can do, let me bring it in closer and get it, there we go. I'm going to do this little nativity set and just make it into an ornament. So you can do that with some of your larger pictures. Just pick pieces that you like. I almost did these little birds as well, but I might save that for another time. But they're just a lot of really cute things. So in this one, this one, and then I'm also doing this angel right here for Unto Us a Child is Born. So I'm doing the angel and the nativity. The nativity is on the first, the angel's on the second. Then, let me get rid of that. And another fancy bag. This one is from Stony Creek magazine from October 2005. Let me not open that. And this one is called Country Crafts. And they did a village ornament series in 2005, and I actually have a couple of the ornaments that I'm going to do. I didn't happen to have all of the Stony Creek magazines that year, so I'm only going to do the ones that I have, but they are really cute. So if I happen to see any Stony Creek magazines back issues, I might pick them up. So there's that one. Then for this one has 5 projects on it that I'm going to do. So this one I'll be playing with this one for a few days. So what I'm going to do, let me make sure that I've got, I may not have complete pictures of everything for you. So on this one, what I'm doing, and this is from the Cross Country Stitching magazine from December 2001. There are 2 candle holders right here. I'm going to do both of them, but I'm not going to do them as candle holders. I'm going to make them into ornaments. Then I'm going to do, this is a soap dispenser that says Merry Christmas and has an angel on it. I'm sorry I don't have a better picture to show you, but I'm going to turn that into an ornament. Then they have 2 jar toppers, one with the heart and one with the dove. Those will be really easy to turn into ornaments, just little circle ornaments. And those are the 5 that I'm doing from this particular magazine. And then this one's really cute. This is from Stony Creek, and this is from their July, August 1993. Yes, I have old magazines in my collection. So this is probably, I think this might be the oldest magazine I'm using, is the July, August 93. I do have another 93 that I'm going to use. But this is, there are 3 jar toppers, but I'm just going to make the tops and make them into ornaments. So I'm going to do the snowman, the candy cane kitty, and then this is just a little goodie jar. So those will be really fun. Then we've got this one, and this one is from the Cross Country Stitching December 1998 magazine. And on this particular one, I am only going to do the Merry Christmas and the Angel. I'm not going to do those 3, but I might actually do those 3 at another time because I think they're really pretty and they would be nice to have out like in a springtime display. But these 2 are the ones that I'm going to do. And so far we are up to, let's see, what bag is this? This is bag number 1. So we're up through July 13th so far, so almost halfway. Then this one, I am going to do, I can't open that. Let's see if I can open this partially without showing you the chart. Okay, so this one is going to be really fun. This one uses, I'm going to do the Skating Kitty and the Oh Holy Night, and they use some of those metallic blending threads. So I'll be using the color and then a blending thread to give it kind of a sparkle. So I'm going to be doing those 2. I'm not going to do the heart this time. So Skating Kitty and Oh Holy Night. And I can't remember if I told you, this is from Stony Creek. This one is from September, October 1993. So almost my oldest, not quite my oldest. Then I've got this one. These are really cute. These use a lot of the fancy floss. So you won't see too much of the floss in the bag. These use mainly fancy floss. So these ones, I am going to do the Faith, Hope, and Love angels. These ones right here. I don't know if I'm actually going to make them into angels. They're really cute though. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and stitch them up, and then later on down the road, if I want to make them into the angels, it just takes some felt, a little wood ball for their head, paint on their little faces. That won't be that hard, and then just some little hair and a halo. So I might make them into angels. If not, I'll just make them into, you know, simple little ornaments. But so I'm doing Faith, Hope, and Love on those 3. And that brings us through the 18th of July. And this pattern was from Stony Creek Magazine, December 2004. Then, okay, so this next one, I am going to show you the chart, and that is because these are free charts. You can get these on the Anchor website. I will leave the link down below so that you can get them for yourself. There's 2 Santas, so I'm going to make both of the Santas. These do use gold metallic thread just right here on his buckle. Other than that, they look really simple. So there's that Santa. This one's probably hard to see. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little better. That's probably the best we're going to get. He has his beard here. It's white on white. So what I might do is put some of that blending filament in there and make it kind of sparkly like snow. So we'll see how it goes. But these 2 charts are completely free on the Anchor website. So I will put the link down below for you. And that brings us up through December 20th. I'm sorry, July 20th. I'm already in December. Then we've got this really cute thing. This one is called Home Sweet Flaky Home. And I'm actually going to split this up. I'm not going to do any of the words. And I'm going to split it up. I'm going to do the snowman for one ornament, and then this really cute quilt block for another ornament. So I'm going to make it into 2 things. And this is from Stony Creek, August 2006 magazine. And I haven't been very good about telling you which ones of these have beads. Sorry about that. If you have questions about any particular one of these charts, just let me know. Now, this is another free chart, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. This chart comes from the DMC website, so I will put the link down below so you can get it for yourself. These are really pretty. I'm going to do both of them, and then here are our colors. So it only takes 5 colors, so I haven't seen them actually done, so we'll see how they turn out. I thought they looked really pretty charted. And the colors they use I thought were really unusual, because they're not really colors that you would associate really with Christmas, but aren't they beautiful? So we'll see how they come out. I'm excited to do this one. And again, that one's free, so I'll put that link for you down below and you can get it for yourself. Okay, this one is beaded. It's even called Beaded Ornament. And this one is from the Stony Creek December 2005 magazine. I'm not going to flip it because the chart's on the other side. But this one is beaded. And I think it's, there's not a lot of beads on it. So I think we'll do okay. This one also uses the Gliss and Gloss blending thread. And then these are the colors that it uses, which I thought were really, really neat. I love the orange and the green together, and then with the pop of red on it. So there's that one. And we are up to July 25th. So we're getting there. Okay, so this one, let me see how I can show you this one, because it's, okay. So let me pull it up closer and get it so you can see a little better. It's a cute little gingerbread, and this is one of the ones that I coffee dyed that fabric for, but I just thought it turned out really, really cute. So this gingerbread house is from Just Cross Stitch magazine, the November-December of 2011 issue. So sorry that one was so small, but unfortunately most of the page is taken up with the chart. And let's see, the next one. So let me get you. Okay, so this one is called Circle of Holly. This is from Stony Creek, August 2006. This one uses beads. And it originally went on a music box, but I'm just going to make it into an ornament. And it also uses glisten gloss, beads, and what else does it use? Let me see. It does call for this little, like it's a star, just something to, I can't even remember what they're called. They're like little buttons. So I may or may not use it. I might even just take some of the metallic thread and do a Smyrna stitch right there. And if you don't know how to do a Smyrna stitch, Kimberly at the Fat Quarter Shop just did a video on how to do that. So just go over to her. I'll have her and the Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'll have them linked down below so you can see their stuff. They are awesome. I love watching them. It's so motivating to watch them stitch, and then you want to stitch your own things too. So this one's really pretty. This is from the Stony Creek August 2006 as well. And this is a box. But again, I'm just going to turn it into an ornament, and I think it'll be really pretty as like a pillow type ornament. But we'll see how it looks when it gets finished. This also has beads on it, and this uses the Gentle Art Fancy Floss. And I don't know if you can tell, but they use it in this green part, and you can see how it's just a slight variegation. And then the red is, it was Needle Necessities, but they went out of business, or they sold off their business or something. So that's why I got this Thread Works. I'm hoping it works out. I think it's very similar when I was looking at it. That's for the red parts. And I think it looks really similar. So I'm going to use this thread work. It's a polyester. It says it's metallic. I don't think it's metallic, but yeah. So we'll do that. Now when you're using these old magazines, sometimes you can't find the supplies that they call for because they're no longer in business. So there's that one. And that one takes us through the 28th of July. So we just have a few more to go. This is another free pattern, so I will show you this chart. This chart comes from DMC, from their website, and it is so adorable. It's a little deer. Now, this one seems a little big, so it may be that I break the rules and this doesn't turn into an ornament. We shall see. I'm wondering if maybe I should just do the deer all by himself and not do all of the stuff around the edges. I just don't know yet. This one I'm not going to work on until the 29th of July. So it may be that by the time I get to the end of July, I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot stitch much more. So I may do just the deer, and then that'll definitely fit on an ornament. So, and that one's free. Again, I will link that down below so you can get it for yourself if you want it. And then I just have two more. We've got this one I thought was going to be really fun. It only takes a couple colors, and this particular one is from Cross Country Stitching. It's an old magazine. It's from February of 2001. And the really fun part about this is it looks like it's done on red fabric, but it's not. It's just done on regular fabric. And you stitch the entire background in this DMC. And then this is all of that, and then black just around the edges on a few of them. So I think this one will be really fun. These are all done in little pie tins, those little metal pie tins, but I think what I'll do is I'll do them on sticky board with a little bit of stuffing behind them and maybe some felt on the back and see how they look. And then the very last one. I'm almost done, promise. Okay, so this is one of those the village ornaments that I told you about, and this is from Stony Creek from December 2005. And this one is the Golden Needle, so it's actually a cross-stitching store. And this has glisten gloss, it has beads. One thing it does call for is this little wreath button that I think is really cute on the front door. I don't have it. Let me get that to focus. I don't have that little button, but I think I might look for it. And I love the way they did this in a little ornament hoop. I've seen those at the store. So I may try to find that along with that little button. So that is my entire plan for Jolly July. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If these are kind of videos that you like to see, if you want me to come back and give you an update, like maybe once a week or something to show you where I'm at, how much I got done on each one of my projects, I would be more than happy to do that. Just let me know down below if that's something you're interested in. I know I normally do mainly paper crafting on this channel, but it's a crafting channel all the way around: sewing, crafting, paper crafting, stitching, all the good stuff. So I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be wonderful. And do leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye-bye.